Well, howdy, howdy, people.
People.
Mm,
Come on, pop up. Oh, no wonder it ain't popping up. There we go.
well, hello.
Hey, everybody. Hello,
Hey,
Max.
Max.
I'm glad you're in here. Hello, Billy Joe. Meep, meep.
Can you?
Looky. Inside out. We got those today. We just walked in the house, y'all. We ain't been in here 20 minutes.
Maybe, if that long.
He says, look like mine. Billy Joe says, awesome. Congrats. Y'all, they just so sweet. You ought to hear them. And I apologize for the way I look. I'm just really tired. I mean, we've been on the go all day long since like 8 o'clock this morning. Hello, Rhonda and Joey. Nice to have y'all in here.
Yes.
Did y'all see our baby? Oh, yep. Congrats on the babies. Hey, good to catch you live again. I'm glad you did,
Yeah.
Rhonda.
Always glad when people pops in here on the live streams.
And Inside Out says, Max missed your live today. Max, I was going to tell you, this is something you can try. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I think the
On the count of Cooper.
on the count of the Koopa laws, if you can find where to, and I know it's going to mess your live stream up, but try turning the comments off and see if it'll let you stay. Because I know you've got a number. If maybe you could put the number on the bottom of your screen and let people text you on that number or whatever. Because I'm thinking that whenever you're under 13, maybe the comments need to be turned off. Mommy times two, congrats on the babies. Hello,
Hey.
Red.
Well, howdy.
Did you see our picture of the babies? I got a little video of them. They sound so sweet. We got one boy and one girl. And I had a aunt named Lena. And today's her birthday, so we may be naming the little girl Lena. I'd like to. Max says okay. We told Mason to tell you if he saw you before we did that it may be because your comments was turned on is the reason your live stream abruptly ends. Um, I'm not sure if that's it or not. I just know that like with younger kids in YouTube, I think the comments are supposed to be turned off. I'm not sure.
Or if it's a computer doing the imaging thing, if you had your parents with you, might would keep it from doing it.
Yeah, that might work too. Put them in there with you and you talk to everybody.
Yep.
Hey, Miss Shelley.
Well, howdy.
Nice to have you in here. Billy Joe says my heart's breaking. I want to move about 4 more weeks of HE up here. I'm supposed to make a share video. I have nothing to show the public. This thing has ruined my current goals. Debbie Downer. I hate that, Billy. I'm so sorry. Red said, Jess, if you are considered a child, you have to have the comments off, plus you must rate it as for kids. Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that.
I hadn't neither.
You need to do that too.
Yep.
Hey, little Bill, did you see our picture? Hello, Miss Sandy. Inside Out says April and Glenn. Y'all ready to be locked down? Just the thought being locked ain't like y'all going anywhere.
We don't hardly ever go anywhere anyway.
Exactly, we don't. Unless we got to get food for us or food for the goats or a doctor's appointment or
Well,
medicine
all
or
the animal
whatever.
food.
Yeah, all the animals' food. Where did you post the picture? Show them the picture. It's one, but I got to have a couple. See them, ain't they pretty red? One little boy and one little girl. We had them this evening.
Yeah, the gray-eared one is a little boy, and the dark-eared one is a little girl.
I thought it was so funny because Glenn, I thought he was down at the pig pen fixing the pig water because we got a pig that we're keeping out.
Yeah, she hurt her foot, and
And we're
she's the
not,
littlest one in the bunch, so she got out, so I just left her out,
yep. And now she's turning the water up every day.
tearing everything up, so she's getting
Yep,
ready to go back in.
yep. But I went out there because we took Coco to the pen out there, and that way it'd be in a good shade and he could run do whatever he wants to. We ain't got to worry about him. And
Well, trying to get him used to being closer to the goats too.
yeah, that way maybe you won't want to run them as bad. Well, he don't run them. He wants to play. He's just
But
where
when
he's
they
still
run,
got
he
so
wants to
much.
run with them.
Exactly, and that makes him run faster. So he
Mm.
starts hopping at them or jumping at them. But I took his food out there, and I thought, well, Butterfly is not standing out here with the other goats, and we done checked on her twice. Well, actually, the 3 times before that. And
Well,
I
when I
come around the corner and I seen her and I was like, oh, there's babies, there's babies. So I had Coco's food in my hand and I took off running and I thought, well, I can't run very fast with my bad feet, but he was running to me. So I went down to where I was straight across from the pig pen and I was hollering, Glenn, Glenn. And then I went back up there, give Coco his food, checked on him again, come back and was hollering Glenn, then started back across the pasture and here he come. And I was saying, we got babies, we got babies. I was so excited.
as soon as I seen her coming around the barn up there, I was up here at the other barn. I was coming around it on the Artie Cat with the feed to go to the hog pen. I knew when I seen her coming across there that they was there for sure.
Hello, good old boy.
Well, howdy.
Let's see, where was I at?
I don't know. You probably way
Red
behind.
said they so tiny. They really are. They are really little. I mean, they ain't much. They're a little bit taller than a cat, but their body size is about the size of a cat.
Yeah, when I got that stall fixed around there where I could put them in there, I walked over and I picked them both up, one in each hand, and was carrying them.
Yeah. Billy says we had a huge lightning storm. I have no animals, but my kids scattered like cats on fire.
They must be kin to her.
Uh-huh. Or that's what I do. Billy says being here with you guys makes me feel better. Billy, Joe,
Yeah.
I feel good now. I'm with people I care about. Well,
Well,
you
thank
know we
you.
love you too, Billy. Billy Hudspeth says, y'all take care of my babies. I fight you over my
Ah.
babies. I've been waiting for them so long. I was so excited I could have peed my pants.
I think you about did.
I'm not kidding. I was just tickled.
But yeah, I come back up from the hog pen. I noticed she was standing over in the corner by herself, and I was like, well, it probably ain't gonna be long.
Billy Hudspeth says, let me know when they're ready. Good old boy, hello. Rocket Man, hello. Cecilia, hello.
Oh, go.
Yeah, we got 18 people in here. Everybody hit the like button for me, please. And Leah's in here. Jay Ward's in here.
Mm.
Let me say hey to everybody and then we'll get back to the other stuff. So glad y'all in here with us. And good old boy says YOLO. Rocket Man says go cut her hair. It will stop tearing it up. Ask Glenn. He still ain't quit complaining about it.
Yeah, it's getting back to the itchy spot again.
Cecilia says Adam and Eva. Ha ha. That's a good name. I know. I was telling them before you got in here. I got an aunt. Her birthday was today. She would have been 85 if she'd have made it. So the little girl may be named Lena. I don't know.
That's what her mama's done saying.
Yep. Mama said you got to call her Lena. Mama and her was really, really
Yeah.
close. I mean, really close. Mama was
And
actually the one that found her, and it was just so sad.
and the little boy, we probably gonna get rid of him
Yeah,
because we don't need that many boys. We're
yeah.
trying to build a herd.
And congrats on the babies. We're trying to stay safe.
Yep.
We had to run to Walmart for just a few things today, and nobody knows what 6 feet apart means. You can be walking down through an aisle and people come out and almost run over you to get by. And I mean, that's bad. I reckon North Carolina or the US is leading in, it's got the most cases now. Red says the boys came to me tonight and said, Mama, I know you like to go out at the first of the month, but we are worried about your health and getting sick. We think it's best if you stay home. That's exactly what I told
Yep.
Mama.
It's probably a good thing right now. I mean, I would love in this beautiful weather with having to get out and go around and visit some aliens. It's close enough, but it's just too bad right now to try it.
Exactly. And I know Mama stays, she helps take care of 2 older people. I don't know how the woman does it because I'm telling you, Mama, I love you, but you don't need to be doing it because I know how rough it is on you. She always usually watches our live stream. She may be asleep tonight, but she'll watch it tomorrow. So, Mama, you need to stay at home instead of working.
She'll be calling you up saying, "Yes, Mama."
That's exactly what she told me today when I was fussing at her about it. But see,
It wasn't
nurses
just
and
today.
stuff,
That's like 2 or 3 times you fussed at
well,
her.
seriously, I love her and she's
I
got
know.
COPD really bad. And if she was to get it and it hit her lungs, I don't know if she could pull through it or not. And it just worries me sicker about her because both of them has healthcare nurses coming in to the houses, and I just don't think she should be around them. Leah says, "Hello guys, how are you both doing? We're tired. We ain't even been in the house, but well, when we went live, we hadn't been in here but about 15 or 20 minutes."
Billy left you something there about the 6 feet.
Glenn still strokes his imaginary beard, then slowly
Yeah.
turns it into a chin rub.
Mm.
He tries. Mama was picking on him about that today. And I said, well, he says it's got to have something to calm his nerves down. Mama said, yeah, but he's just rubbing that double chin.
I was looking out there at that little Billy goat. If he'd had a goatee, he'd probably be in bad shape. I'd probably cut it off and made me one.
I was getting ready to ask Billy, but I think I figured it out. Billy Husband's got LMBO. Laughed my butt off. How is your youngins doing? How old is his youngins now?
I don't know.
How old's your
They're
youngins
like stair
now?
steps.
They are. He's got
I
some
can't even
cute
remember how
babies.
many he's got. Maybe 3 or 4.
Billy, Rocket Man says, Billy is right. Y'all make our day. We love y'all to the moon and back. That's
Thank
so
y'all.
sweet. We love y'all too. Y'all
Yep.
make our day.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just don't know how much y'all make our day. Hello, Miss Desiree.
New message is received from +1 336 407 7023. It is a multimedia message.
Oh, sorry, he's got his phone over here talking.
Yeah, and I don't know who in the world that is.
Billy says 6 feet is my foot to a crotch. I hear someone sneeze or cough behind me. I do a spinning round kick like Bruce Lee to test out my 6 foot state recommendation. You're exactly right. I need to keep that in mind. I want you to know the other day we stopped and got something to eat while we was out doing our running. Glenn was munching on a tater chip and he got strangled over it. And And he's sitting there coughing his butt off at the window. And I told him, I said, ain't nobody going to want to hand you nothing. I said, they probably over there fighting. I ain't serving them. I ain't serving them. You get them. Oh, me. Billy Joe says, I normally love people 6 feet away from me. So does the other 11 people in my head.
Oh, Debbie did send us a message back today.
Oh, did she?
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Rhonda, for being in here. And I am going to love them babies. I'm going to enjoy them. Because I can't wait, because I was just in there with them for a little bit, because I didn't want to upset Mama or nothing. But tomorrow I'm going to be petting me some little babies. Loving on them. In Florida, 65 years and older can only leave the house for groceries or doctor visits. Well, I'm telling you, as bad as this hits some people, that's probably a very smart thing to do. I know it's hard. I know it has to be hard. Desiree. Hey, April. Oh, okay. Done read that one. Well, thank you, Shelly. Shelly says, love watching y'all. It makes me so happy. Y'all just don't know how much I love talking to y'all like this. I love it. Did I miss the announcement too? We actually hadn't been in the house very long, so we just come in and hit the live thing and went. So, but I know, I'm sorry. Hello, Christ Chapman. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to overlook you.
Yeah.
I sure didn't mean
That's
to.
the reason you go so slow and stay so far behind, so you can't miss
I'm down
nobody.
here. Where am I at? At the very bottom. So I won't hear it tonight.
I'm gonna say it whether you like it or not.
Well, I'll knock your head off tonight.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, where we just got in, we eat a quick bite and come on here because we didn't get to go live last night.
Yep.
It was another late
I
night.
kept sitting out there working with the goats and stuff, and I thought, well, if I had my tripod, I'd just go live with the phones, but didn't take the tripod with me, and I know I ain't gonna let her stand and hold the phone while we're on live.
Yep.
Ain't no telling what y'all say.
Exactly. Thank you, Billy. Joyce says, calm down, Glenn. Rocket Man says, oh my gosh, look out, Glenn. Don't get brave. He don't need to. I'm done tired. I'd hate to slap the rest of his new coming hair up off his head.
Yeah. Try to act all big and bad.
Nick Daddy. She said that she got Billy Joe beat, Nick Daddy. I've got a baker's dozen in my head. Well, I guess that makes me lucky. I ain't got nothing in mine.
That's for sure.
Nobody's home. The lights are off.
The air's done got stale.
Hey, it moves freely.
Only if you're standing in the wind in the right
Can't
direction.
you feel a breeze?
No, you're in the wrong direction of the wind.
Oh, man. Red says they're having phone appointments for them in Virginia, like a conference on the phone. I was wondering if doctors here was going to do that, because I know they can do that. And I was just wondering if they was going to do that here. I'd rather them do it than to have to go into the office unless I was
especially
really
with
needing it.
people that just got to go get medications and stuff like that, or a prescription, coming up time right now. They don't need to have to go in to get their prescriptions renewed if everything's still going good.
Billy says, Shelly told me, get him, girl. I will, trust me. There's more ways than one to get you man, right, girls? Billy Joe says, nothing better than
You know what
eating.
this is good for too, don't you?
Yeah, for me breaking your finger.
Uh-huh. I lead you around like
I'll get the
a
scissors
donkey.
and go, whoop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But Billy Joe says nothing better than eating dinner and watching a goat birthing video at the same time. Somebody didn't get it set up in time.
Well, I'm always a day late and a dollar short, so ain't nothing new.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm,
Cross Chapman says it's okay, just enjoy yourself, both of you, and keep safe. And to keep people away from you when shopping, just rub some animal poop on your legs. They stay away.
hey, if I'd have taken down there working on that water line today, if I'd have failed and went to Walmart, they'd all stayed away from me.
Here's the funny part about it. When we took Coco out there, he scratched his arm. And Glenn takes and puts his hand
I
on his
swapped my
back and
back.
on his butt, and we standing there in the payout line, and it looks like he's been in the war or somebody stabbed him or shot him. He's got blood all over the back of his pants. Is it your time?
It's gonna be your time. You're gonna wake up a couple of days later and say what happened to the life.
Oh man. But it did. It looked so funny. Oh man. Billy says April's dying, ha
I told her we was gonna name the live tonight since we're starting at 10. Giggle time.
ha. Oh man. Santa says sorry, I'm late, but I'm here now.
Well,
So
you
glad
never late.
so glad to have you.
Yes.
We was late coming in too.
Oh,
Red says, stay at them even when your young men add, eventually it will click in their head. I don't know, some men it don't.
what? What's supposed to click?
Exactly. Rocket Man says, me to Glenn, but I got 50 cents back today.
Okay.
Me to Glenn, but I got 50 cents back today.
His wife must have went to the store.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't bring nothing back. I just put it in my pocket and just go on.
Mm,
So I don't understand when somebody gives somebody change back.
yeah, she's selfish.
Yeah. Billy says, we, the Lazy Acres fans, know we are doing our job if we can keep April and Glenn laughing. You're exactly right. Because I'm telling you, as tired as I was, he said, since it's going to be 10 or just a little after, he said, we'll name it Giggles. I said, it probably ain't going to happen tonight unless I get to feeling a lot better after I eat.
All it needed was her fans.
Not my fans, my friends.
Well,
Rocket Man says $1
your family.
short. Exactly.
YouTube family.
Yep. Rocket Man says $1 short and a day late. And Shelly's got a green face. Are you talking about Billy's video? Has anybody heard from Annie Ann about her granddaughter Eva? I'm worried about her, and I was going to text her for the past 2 days, and I can't remember it until late. And I don't want to wake her up. Billy says, just donate my change. I will. I'll donate it to my pocket.
Yeah, she's always got a cause.
I do, because I need this and because I need that.
Mm,
Ain't that the way us girls is supposed to be?
hers just because she wants it.
You're probably right.
Oh, I know I am. I ain't as dumb as I look a lot of times.
He was reading a thing on the internet today whenever Mama called. Mama said, well, I thought he couldn't read. I said, I told you he could. Leah says, folks, it's past my bedtime. Gotta hit the hay. Bless you guys and stay safe. God bless you, honey,
Yes.
and you have a good night. Thank you for
Sweet
being in here.
dreams.
Yes. This is the best part of my day. It rained all day here. Well, we actually had a really nice day today. I mean, it was
We've had
what,
some bad
80
clouds
degrees?
roll through like it was coming to get a storm, but we never did. Yeah, I
Yep.
think it got up to about 85 today.
I mean, it was really pretty. I know we messed around outside a few minutes, and Glenn says, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle this. Excuse me.
Yeah, heat don't usually bother me anymore, but today it got to me out there today.
Well, I know the other day when I was out there, I was like, man, I got to go in the house a few minutes. And y'all remember the live the other night when we was sitting here burning up? Glenn gets up and says, I'm going to go turn the air on. I said, well, thank you. We come in the next
Messages
day.
received from Debbie Higgins. Messages I can't find you.
Is she talking about the live stream?
I reckon.
But anyway, come in the next day and it was really hot, and I was standing over the vents and I was like, man, is the air working? Because it's still so hot in here, I can't hardly stand it. Y'all, he went over there, left the heat turned on, and turned the fan on.
Hey, I had something going. It wasn't a total loss.
Yeah, it was, because I was about to burn up.
Hey, it cooled off at
But he
night.
took his little temperature gauge and went in there and tested the coils in the thing, and it was showing 80 degrees coming out, or the coils was running 80 degrees, and he was like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? Then he found out what he done. Oh me, y'all, he's a nut. They don't hear you. More people need to smash that like button. Please hit the like button, guys. Pretty please. Thank you, Jay Ward. Sanya said it rained all day yesterday, snowed last night, and the sun came out today.
Well, hey, Lois.
Life in Minnesota. Hey, Lois, how are you? Show Lois. Well, when you get done, show our picture. Did you finally get the notifications? Did you unsubscribe and then resubscribe and re-hit the bell? Look at our babies, Lois. Ain't they pretty? We just got them this evening.
Well, they were just born this evening.
Well, yeah, but they just arrived here this evening. Billy Joe says, Glenn can read. What other hidden talents do you have, sir? He says he can't talk about them.
That's right.
Because he lied about the reading.
I did not lie about my reading. I cannot read good at all. And writing is even worse.
Chris Chapman said it's a picture book, Billy.
That's right. Now, I can read those.
J.S. Lotz is in here.
Well, hey, buddy.
Hello.
Well, Debbie got us now.
Yep. Did you find us? We ain't hiding no more, Miss Debbie.
Debbie, if the notifications ain't coming through, they've took a lot of channels away from us. You may have to go back out or unsubscribe and resubscribe and hit the notification bell in order for it to start showing again.
Lois Jeanette was in here with us the other night.
She's been in on 2 or 3.
Yep. Rocket Man says, I hit it already. So thank you, Rocket Man. I usually forget and don't do it till I go back and watch it.
Look at her, Debbie.
Ain't they pretty?
You
They
see
so
what,
sweet.
You see what little butterfly did? A little boy and a little girl.
I hate you, mister, too. She was being her normal self on here. Red says I'm in tears with the show the boys gave me tonight. Well, that's a good thing. She said, love, that is so sweet.
Yep.
Lois said they're so cute. And yes, I did. So that did make a difference. That's good.
Yeah, because our subscriber counts went down like 30, 40 subscribers in the last week.
Billy Joe said, Debbie's here, everybody. Hide.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Lynn. How are you?
And then he tells her, gives her 3 hearts.
Oh, ain't that sweet, Billy? You are our adopted son every once in a while, aren't you?
Why are you trying to talk like?
'Cause I'm sweet. You're the mean one.
That ain't got nothing to do with this fancy talking you trying to do,
What fancy talking?
aren't you?
Oh, I
Oh.
don't know. It just popped out. I didn't even realize what I'd said.
Uh-huh.
Lois, I'm not sure. It's one boy and one girl, and Mama informed me that today is Lena's birthday. So the little girl may be named Lena.
According to your aunt, it is.
Yep, that's what Mama said. Mama said you got to name her Lena.
Yeah, she didn't ask, could we?
Yep.
I was informed she said, do it.
We had baby goats. Did you get to see the picture, Lynn? She said, so what's the good news? Red says Bonnie and Clyde. I love that.
Yeah.
I do. I love that. May have to fight Mama. Debbie says Billy Joe knows he loves me. That's why you sent me hearts. She's a lovable person. You can't help but love Debbie.
That ain't no junk.
Rocket
And
Man.
her old man's same way. So, I'll let
Exactly.
you know she
Well,
does
and
have an
her
old man.
son, I'm telling you, Michael is the sweetest 19-year-old boy and so in love with the Lord, and he will do anything he can do for anybody. And he's just sweet. He fell in love with Glenn, I think. He likes talking to Glenn. Yeah, Rocket Man, we went from 1.43 down to 1.39.
No. We went from 1,427 down to 1,391.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sorry. We was 3 away from 1.43.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Justice, I hope everyone got my email. I have my shot glasses out. Remember, every time April calls Glenn a turd, we drink. He's done asked for it several times. He's getting ready to get it.
Promises, promises.
Debbie says one of them looks like a ghost on its side. I didn't notice that.
I didn't either.
Red says,
Well,
LOL,
it
I'll drink
does.
sweet tea. Well, it sure does. Look at the two little eyes
Uh-huh.
in the mouth.
Well, actually, there's 3 little dots across there.
That is just
But
cute.
on the picture there, it don't show it up good.
It's got its tongue stuck
That's
out.
the little girl.
Yep.
So we know what to expect from that. And it's going to be a scary situation, ain't it?
Hello, Deanna. Nice to have you in here.
May have changed its name to Spooky. Or
Yeah,
her.
yeah. He is a good boy. Yes, he likes Glenn. He is. He's just so loving.
He is.
I mean, you just don't know. He's just a good feller.
He a little bit like myself, I think, just a good old country redneck.
Thank you, Inside Out. We thank the world of you too. He said this was the best gift that Jason gave, free from his channel. I found some great people in the Carolinas. LOL. April and Glenn. It feels like I knew y'all for years.
Well, thank you.
Y'all just bless my heart.
Yep.
Thank y'all so much.
I mean, it kind of surprised me when he done that. I'll be honest.
Christ said, I guess I have to drink and say it's for the virus.
Hey, now, Billy, you ain't got to worry about that now. They can keep them stores open.
That's right.
If you got a restaurant and you want to be able to keep it open, just get beer license and start selling beer.
Yeah, that'd work.
Yeah. That's all McDonald's and them's got to do is just put beer on tap and they can keep right on going.
Hey, TC Wolf, nice to have you in here. Let's see. Billy Joe says, he's talking to Debbie, but he says, glad you're here with us. I'm in a terrible mood due to spring depression and not being able to move or grow or build, videotape, or I just need to go south and sit on the couch. We'll put you right between us.
Yeah, that the way she can hit you all the time.
Yeah, I'll call you a turd.
Mm.
Like
Yeah,
father, like son, turd.
Billy, I started a video that's gonna be heading your way for long. I got a few more things to finish up on it, but I got something on my building that I want you to see.
Billy says, "Can you guys picture me from behind them chiming out?" Red says, "Well, Bonnie and Clyde is perfect since Clyde is a ghost now." LOL.
That's Bonnie. Bonnie's one with the ghosts on her. Oh,
Yeah, they're both.
yeah, okay.
Duh.
Hey,
Your lights go out too.
I think I'm getting some blonde roots.
I think so too. I thought she was going to hit me with your hat.
Oh, like yes.
Yeah, like that.
You jump around like that and people think I've been beating on you.
Billy Joe says, Turd Jr. At Lacey
TRJR. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Billy Joe says, Homestead, haha, awesome. Oh, Turd Jr. That's what the Turd Jr. was. Lois says Adam and Kelsey gets a free beer and 2 free rolls of toilet paper when they order from a restaurant close to them. I tell you what, we went and actually found a pack of Scott's toilet paper today.
Yeah,
At Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart. I think set one pallet full out today.
Uh-huh. And
That
I
must
told
be their
him,
limit, one pallet a day.
I told him, I said, I'm glad we got it, but that's John Wayne toilet paper.
Now, a lot of people likes it better than the other, April.
It's rough and tough and don't take no off nobody.
Everybody's got their opinions. Keep yours to yourself.
Everybody's got one.
You don't have to show everybody.
What's the truth? Lois says, wow. It's the truth. I don't like it, but I said I'm glad I got it because I can use it for one, not the other. Red says, yep, and with them being so close to me, I'm so excited about the day I finally meet them and you too, Billy Joe. Ain't no lie. That's going to be awesome.
Yep.
Need to get some North Carolina people, other YouTubers and stuff.
From Kathy Levi Mom. It is a multimedia message.
Inside Out says, I have as many farm with.
Tell her we live.
Yep, you're gonna have to, cause she not
And
gonna
that makes
quit.
it even worse.
I have as many farm with chickens and ducks, but ate all the ducks cause they were too messy. So me and the yellow lab ate them. I honestly agree. We went and had ducks one time, and I'm telling you, they can make a mess, and it don't take them no time to make a mess. I mean, no time. They pretty, but they messy. And they are, Red. They're really messy.
Ducks.
Yes.
Yeah, they make a mud hole in the Sahara Desert. Now what?
Your son, I'm telling you.
Well, I can't read nothing, so.
Warning, I'm a leg dry humper. Keep that tape rolling. I'm YouTube gold at time. People go for a hug. I slip and grab and send them into a shock. Oh, me. Billy Joe. Inside Out says, yes, they're dirty. Don't get them. Get a goat from April and Glenn. They just so, I'm telling you, I've been looking forward to these babies for a long time, and I can't wait till Glenn gets to taste goat milk for the first time. He's going to
You
be.
might not like it.
No,
'Cause
I
you
like it.
you might not like it if it turns my stomach, 'cause you clean the mess up.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
I say you got a shop vac. Go for it, baby.
Uh-uh.
I bet Duck is good eating TC Wolf.
I don't know. I just ain't never thought I'd like duck.
I ain't never tried it.
Me neither.
Debbie said that Michael said laurel leaves work real good for toilet paper. Laurel leaves, you
Yeah.
know,
Uh-huh.
okay, work for real good toilet paper. I bet so.
Long as you leave them leaves along on them vines, it's got like 3 and 5 leaves, you'll probably be okay.
I'm gonna get Glenn some holly bush leaves.
That's all right. There's a bunch of them that burn little blackberry drawers are growing right now.
Poison ivy ain't good toilet paper.
Nope. And they're either in one of the groups there, 3 or 5 leaf, ain't they?
Yeah. I'm glad I read the second one before I read the first one, Billy Joe. He said, April, don't read that out loud. Right here it is.
I see it there.
And Debbie says goat milk is much better than store milk. I like goat milk. Love goat milk.
Well, now my cow milk's a whole lot better than that you get out of the store now.
Yep.
We don't even buy store bought milk no more. It ain't even milking a cow right now. We'll just do it out.
Red said that's gonna name their kids Shorty and Stumpy. Holly leaves are a good cure for hemorrhoids. They ought to cut them off.
That could be a sticky situation.
Very much so. Thank you, Inside Out. Yes, hit that like button, please. Party, please. I know where there's a good holly tree at.
I know what it's you.
Uh-huh. Maybe that's what I need to do.
Yeah, I'll go down there and cut you off a tree and bring it up here so you can use it.
No. I'm gonna just go put you some holly leaves.
I'll just bring you the whole tree so you can use it all.
We got some guineas down there that's getting in with our chickens, and every evening whenever we're going out or any time during the day that we're going out and all the chickens are in the house, I know the guineas in there because the guineas will chase them, or that one will chase them. Usually the dark ones don't. Thank you, Mommy times two.
What you do?
Yes, Billy, they are like a serrated knife. Why do you think I told him I was going to get him some?
She forgets. I was raised kind of in the edge of the woods all my life.
Billy Joe says, nope. Well, Betty, by time, so take care and tell Mom to stay home. We love y'all. Thank you, Rocket Man. We love
Yes,
y'all
thank
too.
you.
Stay safe and God bless.
Yep.
And thank you so much for being in here.
You have a good night.
Yes. Red says, Lordy mercy, when Billy Joe and I do a video together, we will have to have a warning. Visit the bathroom before watching. That's what we need to do whenever we get together, do a live with all of us. Can y'all imagine what party that'd be?
Yeah. Run by to Johnny before you come.
No doubt. Billy says, I slow sometimes. Sometimes.
Me too.
You're so very welcome, and good night, Rocket Man. He says, thanks for letting me in, LOL. We've enjoyed it. We always do.
Door's always open.
That's exactly right. Come on in. Sit down on the couch.
Kick your shoes off and stay a while.
That's right. maybe even eat a bag of popcorn while you're here.
Yep. PC Wolf says good night. Oh,
Yep,
to
to
Rocket
Rocket
Man.
Man.
Yep, I've seen that.
Well, what else you want to talk about, Mr. Bueland?
I don't know.
Lois,
I'm the one that's kind of cloudy tonight. That taking that nap in the middle of the day just hurt me. I ain't used to that.
yeah, he come in and said, we started doing some things outside. Well, we got the groceries in and ate breakfast and then went back out and started doing some things. And he come in and says, I can't take this heat. I gotta lay down and cool off a minute.
I'm
Well,
about to burn up. I couldn't hardly breathe.
2
today.
minutes later, he was sucking ceiling tile. Curtains was going whoop.
You couldn't tell the way you was snoring.
Yeah, right.
She said I
Sandy,
was
are
gonna
you
let
going
you sleep for
to?
30 minutes, but I went to sleep too.
I did for a few minutes. I didn't sleep nowhere near as long as you did, though.
I don't know about that. Can't prove it by me.
Uh
You know, you can't. I was asleep. I don't know.
huh. Billy says, I got a great video idea for Lazy Acres, and we bring ripe soft fruit and a huge butcher block table. If April laughs, we hammer the fruit and wire a fruit salad. April, bring a poncho.
Billy, you can't buy that much fruit.
Nope, you sure can't. Ain't no way.
So she would have more giggles than she'd ever had in her life. She thought I was gonna get splattered with fruit.
Oh me, Red says I wear my funny wheelchair shirt. You know what I can't stand no seriously. You know what I can't stand? No, seriously. Get it? Please tell me you get it. And I'm the one that don't have nothing up here.
Well, I've never claimed to have.
She can't stand.
Oh,
Seriously.
okay. I told you that nap had just knocked me for a loop today. I ain't getting anything hardly. I don't do good when I take a nap in the middle of the day.
Oh me.
It messes up my whole system.
That's what you call the Mr. Lazy duh look. It went boom.
Hey, blonde roots, I'm getting.
You ain't got no hair up there to catch it now, right?
That's right. Well, there's a little hair up there, but
It
it's,
just
it's
slides
plumb
right on
white.
off.
I'm getting like your cousin Jeanette. It takes a few moments.
At least you're loved.
Says who?
Well, I've been hanging around for an awful long time. You said I chased you down, so.
You just like running after me.
Oh me. TC says, hey, April and Glenn, could you talk about the cost it takes to raise your animals? Just wondering.
Sometimes it's more than I can afford.
Before we get into that, Joey says April blowing Glenn's ear so we can see the dust come out the other one.
The way she was snoring in there today, it's done all gone.
Oh me. Let's see.
Well, that feed that I'm using right now for the cows and the goats runs about $8.50 a bag, 50-pound bag.
Yeah, you can get a big tote.
Well, we don't know how much. I ain't called and checked on them in a while, so I can't say on that. They've probably gone up too, because the last time I got one, they went up. They probably went up again since then.
But it takes what, about a bag and a half? I'm sorry. 2 days. It takes a bag.
It usually takes, I think, 3 bags in 4 days.
Okay.
No, that ain't
right.
Yeah,
I don't know. You constantly
four
get it
to
out.
5 days for 3 bags of feed on the goats and the cows.
Yeah, and that's for 1, 2. That's usually 3.
7 goats and 3 cows.
Well, 5 really.
Well,
The two little bulls.
we just started giving them some of that to like yesterday. So
Well, they've been getting other feed, but
yeah, and then we have other feed that we feed
for
probably
the
between the
chickens,
hogs and the chickens and the other cows. We'd probably go through about 150 pounds a day on it.
so how much would a 100-pound bag of that be?
I don't know.
We get it in big bulk, and sometimes, like sometimes we don't have to buy some of it, cause one of his kin people has chicken houses,
Yeah,
and if they have any left over, whenever they get the chickens out, he'll call us because he knows that we'll always come get it out. And
and it makes real good hog feed.
yep, but some of it you don't want to feed your pigs because sometimes some of the chicken feed and with some of the, what would you call them, growers, or like you got Tyson and you got Wayne Farms and you got Mountain something. Some of the places mixes their feed different, and you can actually taste it in the meat if you feed it. But his is actually good, and you can't taste it because it's mainly corn ground up. I mean, it's got minerals and stuff in
You
it,
talking
but
about broiler feed, not hen feed.
well, I don't know what it is, but I know sometimes it
Uh-huh.
does make the meat taste different. But do I need to get a calculator? Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm tired. So say
We're
1, 2,
probably on the
3, that would
average
be 8,
spending
16, 24. Um,
probably around 50,
40.
$75 a week,
Yeah,
somewhere in that range.
and that's because that would probably equal about what we give the two bulls and the steers would make up the difference of what I was counting. So, because they don't get feed every day. Well, now in the winter
It's
time we give
according to
it to
the
them more, but
it's
they
according
eating
to the
hay.
hay and grass
Oh yeah,
time and
and the
everything.
hay and stuff needs to be added into
Oh
that
yeah,
too.
and
So,
hay's running $40 a roll right now
and
around
we're
here.
using pretty much two rolls a week, pretty
Well,
much.
how been? But
Yeah, now
I'm
it
hoping.
should start calming down
Well,
now.
it has.
So
I can tell the difference in the hay consumption of right now.
so it'd be easy to save what around $150 a week.
Probably on average about 100. Time you average out summer and winter months.
Yeah, yeah, and that's for 12 pigs, about 60 chickens, and 7 goats, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
7,
6, 7,
9.
8, 9 cows. Big cows, except for three medium-sized ones.
Mm,
They're about a year old.
well,
Lois, you going to bed on
six
us
months and 12 months.
already? Alrighty. Not Lois, I love you, girl. Stay safe. Please stay safe waiting on all them people.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Where do we get to?
I don't know.
Are we still, Billy Just says, are we still picking on Glenn? Okay, I got one then. This The Space Between was written by David Matthews Band, written for Glenn.
Space between what?
New message is received from +1 706
Oh
510
my lordy,
4781.
lordy, lordy.
Messages.
They both sighed. That means a lot. You're right, Inside Out. It does. A lot more than I like to spend.
Well, I don't know who this is, but they sent me a question mark.
I got a coloring injury one night. Seriously, I managed to do that. How in the world did you do that, Red? Inside Out says so around $350 a month.
I don't know
Give or
who it was,
take.
but I deleted it.
Ain't that her?
That
Okay.
I deleted the one that I just talking about. It was a funny looking number.
Okay. All right.
They didn't. They just send me a question mark. Don't let me know who they are. I'll delete them.
All right. Inside Out says, April and Glenn, I did the math for y'all already. $350 a month. If I'm wrong, let me know. That's pretty
Yeah,
close.
it'd
I
be pretty
mean, give or
close.
take
Yeah.
$50 or so. That's pretty close.
Cause summertime it goes down some. Winter times it goes up more. So I mean, counting the hay and all that. But in the summertime, time you count not having to buy the hay, time you count the extra fuel and stuff to cut and mow and rake and bale the hay, it averages out about the same year round.
Yep. Now, a lot of times, if you have a dry summer, you'll have to buy more hay.
Yeah.
And if it's a dry summer, you're going to pay more for your hay
Yep.
because people just ain't got as much to,
And
spare.
we've had to buy hay every year anyway.
Yep.
I ain't got enough hay fields to do the cows.
No, but we've cut down on them some, but we still need to find another
We was getting ready to cut
pasture
down some more
close.
before all this stuff happened. Now we're thinking about hanging on to them a little while to see if we're gonna
Need them.
need them
Yep.
locally instead of somewhere else.
That's right.
There's a lot of family and friends and everything around us that might come up needing something.
Yeah, remember both of us got a pretty good sized family.
Mhm.
Red says I had to promise my doctor I wouldn't sue the Crayola company for not having a disclaimer: do not operate under the influence of drugs or alcohol. I was on a lot of pain pills at the time. I don't know how in the world you hurt yourself with the Crayola crayon, Red, but I'm sure if anybody could, me or you would. I'm as accident prone as anybody.
Yeah, I seen her stump her toe walking across the floor and nothing in the floor.
That ain't no lie. TC says, thanks. I greatly appreciate it. Looking to homestead in the future, and I was wondering about the cost. Most of the time, the bigger of a bulk that you buy your feed in, the cheaper you're going to be able to get it.
Yeah, you have to really get out there and do some research and call up a bunch of different places and see what's available and what it costs.
Yep. So I would invest in, what are them green bins? What are the feed bins?
Yeah, you can do the feed bins and stuff, but you can also do
New
a
message is
lot of
received
different
from Sun
things.
Billy Joe. It is a multimedia message.
I was wondering when you was gonna do that, Billy.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a live stream without you doing that. I like the turd hat though. I like
Well,
that.
thank you, Billy.
Yes.
Phone don't want to lay up there.
We got you inside out. I seen where you done it, the math force, and I thank you. I don't know if I
Yep.
read it or not, but I did see it. I promise I did.
Yeah, $350 a month.
Yep. Let's see. Christ said we used to pin up the hog or cow for a month before we butchered it and feed it sweet feed, made the meat sweet.
I've heard people say that. I know a lot of the old people around here where I was raised that always wanted to feed them
Corn.
pure corn. They say it gets everything out and tenderizes the meat, but you know, the last few I've had killed took them straight out of the pasture, and
Well,
I
ours
couldn't
is,
really tell much difference anyway.
we try not to give ours like the bulls and steers. They don't hardly get any feed. They're grass and hay fed strictly, except for in the wintertime when they need extra
Or in the
nutrition.
summer if they look like they're needing something or the
Yeah, but
grass ain't doing good.
most of the time though,
Yeah.
it's just grass and hay, and they
And
do not get very much feed.
Main reason I give them some feed along though is when I usually give them feed, I put some extra minerals and stuff in it to help get the minerals and stuff that they need,
Yep.
along with free choice.
But grass-fed beef is much, much better for your body.
Yeah.
So that's what we try to do.
Well, grass-fed animals are better for theirself too, because that's what they was designed to eat.
Yep. Oh, and Billy, you need to make us a song for our videos.
Yeah, after you singing the other day, she'd been on and on about wanting you to make her a song for the.
Lazy Acres.
Mm-hmm.
I was singing Lazy Acres is the place to be.
You better watch that.
Oh
Hey,
yeah. Okay, I forgot.
yeah, they sitting here trying to tell you to stop, and you
Well,
just
I
keep
wasn't
on
watching
going, bunny.
ye. I wasn't watching you, empty. Oh me. Red says I colored for hours and the next day my arm hurt to move it. That's a lot of coloring, Red.
No doubt.
Deanna says, what email was Billy Joe talking about? Oh, Billy says, good phone call. Good night, Sandy. Thank you for being in here. God bless you. Stay safe. TC Wolf says, do the great green crayons, if you eat them, have the same effect as green M&Ms, LOL? What?
Trying to see what Billy said up there.
Which one? About the comment?
This and that up here. I can't look at your phone. Something about a phone call.
Yeah, that's what I just read. Are you tuning me out tonight?
Huh?
See, I told you I wasn't the only one that does it. Somebody was asking him, Deanna, what email was Billy Joe talking about? And he was talking about the phone.
Oh.
Now, Joey says, sing more, Billy Joe. I liked it too.
Yep. He can play the heck out of a guitar now.
Lynn says, don't think you and Glenn are old enough to be Billy's adopted folks. We adopted him on live stream.
Yeah, I adopted him about 6 months ago at one of the Jerry Crocker's live stream.
Yep. Red says, TC Wolf, I didn't know, never had the munchies for crayons.
That'd be rough there.
Didn't you hear what he told her? Eat green crayons. They have the same effect as green M&Ms.
Oh, no, I didn't hear it.
No, you're not listening to me at
I
all.
told you I'm not here.
Do you need to go to bed?
No, I'm not awake.
Do you need to go to bed, son? Turd.
Oh, do you like that goat out there?
Yeah. Billy says, give me ideas. I was joking earlier. I said, did everyone get my email tonight? Oh, that one. We drink every time April calls Glenn a turd.
Oh, is that the phone number keeps popping up on my instant messenger that I don't know? My phone keeps going off and I don't know the phone number. Clean your blonde roots.
No, I understand what you're saying, but that's not what he's saying. He was picking, saying that he sent everybody. Okay.
Get
I
with
thought
it.
you didn't understand.
Get with it.
I thought it was a turd thing. Sorry. Oh me. Desiree says, sorry, April and Glenn. I need to go and get some miracle beauty sleep. Does that really work? Because I need some.
That's what I started to say. I need a bunch of that. I
Need-
can't sleep that long.
Need to be up at 6 and go to the cottage and keep the place going smoothly. Well, Miss Desiree, you have a good night. Stay safe and
Yes.
God bless you. And thank you so much for joining in with us.
Yep. Sweet dreams, girl.
Billy says, I'm 54, just had a birthday. He said 45.
I started to say, darn, his birthdays are leaping. He's catching up in a hurry.
Desiree says, well, I'm not going in at that hour, but before breakfast and a shower, LOL. Gotta have a shower in the morning to get going.
Yep.
Billy Joe says, I sniff markers and it shows.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Colored chalk probably would do the same thing. It might be a wondering what you've been doing.
Oh, Lord. Billy says, I sleep a lot every time I look at a mirror. It cracks. Well, hello, Kathy Design. How are you?
Howdy.
Everybody saying hello, Kathy. Lynn says, giggles. It's that time of night. Ain't no junk. Billy Joe says, I would shower, but the dirt keeps clogging the drain.
Kathy, did you see the picture of the babies?
Put you some maters in there. Ain't that cute, Kathy?
Them were just born this evening.
Kathy says, were my first kids born today? No, but mine was. A little girl and a little boy.
That's what I was getting ready to tell her. She was just wanting boys.
Yep. That was a little girl. Or one
Yeah.
little girl.
One little girl, one little boy.
Yeah, Reg, you'll need to cover up the mirrors when he comes down, right? Oh, me. Y'all, I done got my stomach to hurt and I've laughed so much.
I think I'm starting to catch a second wind. I'm starting to feel more like myself.
Is your rock starting to get back in there?
What rock? My
The ones
marble's
when you
starting to
go like
roll
this
around.
and you hear cling cling.
My marbles, I think, is rolling around now.
Are they all cracked?
After being with you 40 years, probably.
You got cracked marbles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
40
Lord.
years with you, they bound to be.
That's the smartest thing you did.
I don't know. If I hadn't got drunk the day before, I don't know.
He actually did the first day that we met. Didn't you say y'all had to go throw away a whole bunch of beer cans?
That's a short story. Or a short version of the story.
Triplets, 2 does and 1 Billy. No, we just had 2 babies.
Yep.
1 boy and 1 girl.
One boy and one girl.
Lynn
next-
says, when you cutting your hair, April?
As soon as we hit 3,000 subscribers,
I remember.
I'm gonna grab it up like this and take the scissors and go whack.
Oh, it make it feel a lot better. I know
Well,
that.
I'll take and give it a throw for a ponytail party.
Kathy said she remembered the date yesterday. Well, I know this morning, whenever we went down there and checked on her, I told Glenn, I said, it ain't going to be long because she couldn't poop all at one time.
Well, it wasn't that you couldn't all at one time. It just kept slowly coming out. I told you they were
Well, there
getting
you
turned
go.
and headed in the right direction. It was pushing it all out.
Yep, but she couldn't. She just poop here, poop there, and a little bit everywhere, I guess.
She's leaving her a trail so she find her way back to her nest.
Red said she had her marbles in a Ziploc kitchen bag. He put his in one, he'd still lose them.
Yeah, especially if she picked them up because she'd move them and couldn't remember where she put them.
Billy He says, I race my marbles. I lose a lot to even better again. I lose a lot to even betting against myself. Got just a few left. Well, you might ought to hang on to the last few.
Yeah, you might want to make sure you got a winning hand the next time.
Billy Justice Glenn swapped April shampoo with Nair. Then ask her how it feels.
Hey, now that's a good idea.
It'd be bad if it come out patchy.
And we'll use the razor on the rest of it.
Oh Lord, that'd be awful.
You can go watch Catfish's videos.
No, we ain't doing it that way.
Well, no, he used that on his head that one.
I can do it, Kathy.
What was that?
She said she needed me to shave her head too. Not a good idea, it burns. I imagine it does. I know he put aftershave or the shaving
Yeah, aftershave.
on
See?
for 3 days after I done it. And I cut him.
Uh-huh.
Red says my mom says she studied for her IQ test and failed it. I'd show up at the wrong room. I wouldn't even make it.
I'd look down and told him I couldn't spell that.
Billy Justice, we can call you Mr. and Mrs. Clean. You know, the night that we done it and people was telling me look like Telly Savalas, and I was like, who is that? Who is that? And then boom. Even with the lollipop, it didn't click until the next day. And I told Glenn, I said, you know who that is, don't you? The bald man had the lollipop, his detective. An
Cannon.
old movie, huh?
Cannon.
Cannon was the big guy with the black hair, right? I think so.
He's a big man.
Columbo? No.
I don't know. It's been longer than a moment ago.
Well, you know who I'm talking about, don't you?
Oh?
Yeah, what was the name of the movie he was on, or the series, or whatever?
Kojak?
Yes, there you go. Kojak, baby, Kojak. You're right. Red says BRB. I know what that is now. I remember using that stuff now back in the day. I tried it a couple of times, but I just didn't think it was good enough. I didn't like it good enough to use it. Do you have a pond with fish or a stream on the property for fishing?
Nope.
We got a little bitty creek.
Yeah. Got a little,
A
well, actually,
creek.
two little creeks running across the back of the farm, but
With a whole bunch of little underground water springs popping up
yeah,
everywhere. Because we actually drink spring water. We
yeah.
got natural spring water here for us to drink. Oh, and it's so good.
Yeah, she looked at me like I was stupid when we first met. Something was said, and I said, we're drinking natural spring water, and she's like, huh? She wrinkled her nose up.
But boy, is that stuff good. Have any of y'all ever been to Shatland Springs or ever heard about Shatland Springs? They got restaurant. They've got a few cabins and stuff, and it's a little pond. Ain't that what you call it?
Yeah, he got a little fish pond out back.
And they got natural spring water, or say it's natural spring water up there.
It's supposed to be coming in off that mountain.
Yep. And people, you can if you bring your own jug, you don't have to pay for it.
I don't know.
I don't think so. You can buy jugs inside, but if you bring your own jug, you can go back there and get ever how much. And I know every time we go up there, my brother and stuff get some, and I said, I'm so glad we got natural spring water at the house. We ain't got to do this. Senya says spring water is awesome, and it really is.
Yep. We got that in there, and then on down probably a couple 100 feet just before we come out of the woods down there. There's another one there that I got to do something because it's making a bad swamp. And then though 30, 40 years ago, we had to dig one out down there in the field and blind ditch it back over to the creek because it got kind of fun down there trying to pick corn and everything sitting down on their belly
Yeah, y'all got stuck down there a couple of times,
a
didn't
few times.
you? What
We had
was
that 78 Dodge pickup, it bellied out and you couldn't even open the doors on it. You had to crawl out and in the window to try to get in and out of it.
what was it y'all finally got it out with?
That little Ferguson tractor.
Oh heck,
Yeah.
did it suck? I mean, make a sucking noise when you
That
pulled it.
thing, when it come out, it comes straight up and then out.
Oh heck.
But we hooked that 2-ton dump truck to it and it just kind of picked the back end of it up. It never would move it.
I could just see his daddy, because I'm telling you, his daddy was high strung back in them days, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's wonderful having to run over him when it come out of the mud hole. Because I had the 4-barrel kicked in on that old Dodge truck when it moved.
You're right, Kathy. Near West Jefferson, NC, and used to serve big family style dinners. They would bring, they could do breakfast or supper.
I done lunch.
Well, yeah, but
Midday.
lunch and stuff was actually dinner, I think. I don't know. I don't think they had a different menu, but you'd go sit down and they just served it like buffet style, and they would bring everything in different bowls out to your table, and every time one bowl got emptied, they'd bring another bowl out. And I'm telling you, it was really, really good. Daddy loves going up there, but it's what, about an hour and a half from here.
Probably. It's a pretty good ride up there.
It is, but boy, it's some
The only
pretty
bad thing about
country.
going up there to eat, by the time you get up there and eat, and then you drive back home, you're hungry again.
Everybody's wanting our babies. Kathy says
Huh?
the Billy is sold. We got, let's see, probably 3, 6, 7, probably 7 to 8 more babies coming soon. I can't wait to see them.
Yeah, we got 3 more girls yet to go.
Billy, you've been taking him turd shots. He says, "What do you call a sweet cowboy? A Jolly Rancher?"
I guess that'd work.
Kathy said big bowls of sausage, country ham biscuits, corn, and cooked apples. You're exactly right.
Yep.
And they done their food was really good. I can't remember, what was it, about $9 a plate.
Something like that, I think.
I think it was
I
like
know y'all keep talking about food, and I'm gonna have to have dinner here at midnight.
After
Y'all
you get
making me
in,
hungry.
yeah, after you get in, you want to eat all the time anyway.
Uh-huh.
What happens when you sing country music backwards? You get your wife and a job back?
Well, remind me never start singing backwards.
Kathy says lots more. I hadn't never had no dinner. All we ever went for was breakfast. But I've never eaten no dinner, supper, whatever there.
I think your brother talked about they went up there a time or two for the Thanksgiving thing with his wife's family.
Yep. But I know it's pretty, and it's just, I don't know. The mountains calm me down. Don't they?
It just arrived.
I love riding through the mountains and looking at the scenery and stuff.
How do you look?
I ain't done that in a while.
Cause we ain't been nowhere in a while.
We weren't supposed to tell them that.
Uh-huh. We can drive up to Walmart 5 minutes away and she'll be sitting over nodding her head.
Oh man. Red says, "Watch your toes, I'm back." Glenn, what was it you said today? Or was it yesterday
I think it was
at
yesterday.
Lowe's?
Yeah. I said, Lord mercy, here I am at Lowe's acting like Red. I done run over my toes
3 or 4 times.
with the buggy.
I mean, he
Run
really
over my own
did.
toes with my own buggy.
Billy Joe says, why do folks from Tennessee go to the movie theater in groups of 18 or more?
In groups of,
17 and under are not admitted.
all
Yeah,
right.
you've been having turd shots.
Now, I know now why he's got that plus 18 on his other channel.
No doubt.
He's hoping they'll come in groups of 18.
And all women.
Well, can't blame him there.
No, he said he'd just take Crazy Morgan.
Oh, Lordy.
She was enough woman for all 18.
Mm.
Billy, I'm gonna get your butt whooped. Kathy said I was thinking about buying a bunch of khaki Campbell ducks. We was just talking about how messy ducks were. um, Inside Out said he ate all his. And she said, me too, for the mountains. If I had my choice about it, I would. I'd live in the mountains. I love the mountains. Oh, Billy. What do you call a country singer with a southern accent? Shania Twain. He hates Shania Twain. Me and Kendra used to sing Shania Twain all the time.
Now you know why I hated it.
And what was that song? What was the one you hated so bad? You come to pick me up for a date and I'll make you wait.
One prerogative? No, that wasn't. I can't remember.
I don't. I'll think of it in a little while.
Tomorrow, next day, next week. She'll think of it 3 or 4 times when ain't nobody around.
Love country music backwards. Lynn says she's back. Billy says, what do cow pies and cowgirls have in common? The older they get, the easier they are to pick up. You're in time out, Billy. I'm gonna put you in the hole.
I think he sent you another message there.
What? I read that one. That's really Joe. I've got 2 from Red. I gotta read, and Kathy. Any man of mine. You're right, Lynn. That's what it is. Any man of mine. He hated that song. And
No
we
wonder
sung
you
it so
sung it all
loud.
the time. It was either them singing that or little brother playing Iron Man that one section.
Now I know why he's got wires.
Yeah. I'm just glad they wasn't on one side of me singing that and him on the other side
Shit,
playing.
I sung George Jones all the time too. I love me some George. And he took me to see George Jones on my birthday.
Only concert I ever been to in my life.
And he took me to see my man, George Jones. And that ain't been but what, like
That's been a while.
well, it's been a little while, but not.
It's been a pretty good while. We were still in that was before the other house burnt down.
I think it's after we was in Houston.
Mm-mm.
Oh no, it's been a while, but oh
It's
man,
been a
I
while.
loved it.
Actually, I think it was right after we bought the Chrysler. Because that's what we drove down there.
I don't remember. It was the last time he was in Greensboro, so I'll look it up.
I don't know if it was last time or not.
It was because it wasn't long after that till he passed away. No Show Jones. Love that man. That's the best country singer. He just had an awesome range. Awesome range. And Red says, whoop, my brain stopped my fingers from saying something wrong. There's a first time for everything. I need to learn how to do that.
You might. Well, no, you'd still hit the enter button.
They're mixed. They lay about 300 eggs a year. Well, that's
Oh God,
awesome.
you must have a bunch of ducks.
Uh-huh. Red said, "What's your step when you know the chips are down?" That's good, Red.
Yep.
What did one hillbilly say to another? I got a new fly rod and the reel for my wife. Best trade I ever made. T.C. Wolf, no show Jones. You're exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
But man, he could sing. Him and Conway Twitty. And Glenn actually thinks he was at Wilkesboro Campground with Loretta Lynn.
I
He
know that was her.
he loves him some Loretta.
Hey, buddy.
Y'all
That's
know
that
she
old
had.
song about I was country before it was ever cold. I was. I wasn't probably 8 or 9 year old up there at the campground, and I know that's the first time I'd ever seen anybody in a drivable camper.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Well.
Everybody else up there was either in tents or little pool campers, and there's that big fancy camper, and she come out there that night, and that's when she first came out with that song, 904.
904.
I think that was the name of that song. But anyway, that song had just came out, and I asked her if she could sing it, and she did.
I know he said, I know that had to be
It
her.
had to be her. You getting behind, boy. Them lines just went to rolling up.
I had to get me a swaller.
Uh-huh.
My mouth's dry and my moonshine's gotta get it fixed.
You slowing down on us.
Yep, I am. It's run out.
Uh-huh. Here, you need me to tickle you.
It don't
The
even work.
Gucci goo.
It don't even work
Oh,
tonight.
watch me do that. You'll
Oh
see
no.
it will.
My Southerners don't need pickup lines because they got pickup trucks. Lynn says, be right back. Red says, story time. My aunt went shopping with my grandma many years ago. Grandma asked her to go get a package of the whole chicken. She stood there for a long time. Did you get that one?
Uh-huh. She's waiting on a package for the chicken.
Oh.
She probably went to the post office.
All right. Get a package of the whole chicken. She stood there for a long time. Red, I'm too tired for this. Oh, she didn't finish. Grandma went over and asked her what was taking her so long. My aunt replied, those people are trying to rip you off. These chickens only have 2 legs. This aunt is now a vegan. That's funny. Oh, lordy, lordy. Billy Joe says, country girls ain't afraid to love a man. They ain't afraid to shoot one neither. Furthermore, country girls don't retreat, they reload. You're exactly right. Don't never tick one off. See what happened? He ain't got no hair left. And he's going to get a turd hat.
Yeah. You might find yourself sitting on it.
And yes, Miss
Acting like
Kathy,
old
they're
Henry.
nursing. We done sat out there and made sure.
Yep. That's the reason we was running so far behind coming in here tonight.
Yep.
Mm.
Oh, heck. T.C. Wolf says my mom and dad got an autographed picture from Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn.
Oh, hey.
I'm telling you, my daddy has a 55 Chevrolet, and every Sunday we used to go ride through the mountains, or my great grandma lived at Stone Mountain, so we'd be riding up through there, and he had an 8-track tape player in it, and Conway Twitty, Loretta Lynn, George Jones, that was all we ever listened to.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash, down, down, down.
And then I come up there and she started chasing me, and I was listening to bluegrass, and she looked at me like I was stupid.
Hey, he sang to me one night.
Who did?
You did.
What did I sing? You don't remember, huh?
Yes, it was Chicago. Oh Lord, I didn't mean that.
Open mouth, insert foot.
I bet we cut the lights off and y'all'd still be able to see. It looked like the red zone. TC Wolf said they saw. Oh, Kathy says Cool Lynn. He likes Loretta Lynn too. She's actually got a haunted mansion, or whatever you want to call it. Look it up. It's neat. She's not afraid of them. She talks to them all the time.
I ain't afraid of a ghost.
I ain't afraid of no ghost. You a
Yeah,
Ghostbuster?
Boy, if you ain't.
I was talking about Ghostbusters.
I know, but I seen you push me almost out of the house one day.
That ain't no lie. Billy Joe said, "City girls gone wild, country girls go hunting." That's right.
Some do, some just won't sit down and fish.
That's right. Oh man. Southern grammar. U equals 1. What if you have more than 5, Billy Joe? Yeah, we need that answer.
Yeah, I know what that is. I want to see if he does.
I love No Show George, Kathy. And Kathy said she'd seen that special. Red says, "Oh, I love to go ghost hunting." Well, you'd have loved his mama and them's old house.
You didn't have to go hunting.
No,
They come to you.
you would just want to run out.
No, just you.
Where's Denny? Hello. Nice
Well,
to have
howdy.
you in here. I don't have to worry about rolling over their toes.
They don't holler out at you.
Oh me. What you gonna do if they pinch you on the butt? Here's your black one. Alright, have me a bean.
I still ain't seen where Billy Joe replied to that above 5.
He hadn't yet. He's still thinking on it.
He done
Come
got
on,
stumped.
Billy, you can do it. You can do it.
Don't give the answer away.
Oh man, let's see, where's that? Billy Joe, ain't you a northerner? Yeah. He's from good old Boston. Red said, "Actually, I won't run out. Maybe roll out real fast." Leanne, you have a good night, and thank you for being in here.
Yes.
New message is received from son Billy Joe.
I
It is
knew
a
it.
multimedia message.
Kathy says she's got a ghost in her barn, and he's not nice. That ain't good.
Come on, phone. Or operator.
I can tell this joke fast. So Glenn and April, right there, you guys are working in your guard, and Glenn looks over at you, and Glenn's really rude, and he goes, "Hey, your butt's getting bigger than the barbecue." So he goes gets a measuring tape and he measures her butt and he goes, yep, it's 2 inches wider. So April goes to bed. Glenn's feeling a little frisky that night, and he starts to make advances towards April, and she completely brushes him off. And he goes, what's wrong, he asks. April says, do you really think I'm going to fire up this big ass grill for one little weenie?
I knew where that one was going.
That's a oldie but goodie. I love
No.
that joke. Oh, me. I got a good one, you guys. Phone video joke.
I'm losing it.
That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Red said the house I grew up in was haunted from the get-go. Ghosts don't worry me. Why do you say the one in your barn's mean? Or not nice?
I thought you said that was Kathy.
Oh, yeah, that is Kathy. Sorry. Oops, I about put Billy Joe in timeout. I know we was over at his mama's one night, and we was laying in the bed, and all of a sudden it sounded like somebody just wham on the end of the house. I had to change the sheets on the bed.
Why, you wasn't in there long enough for that? The way you pushed me out of the bed and down the hall. You was shoving me so hard that it's wonderful it hadn't tucked the wall down.
That orange jelly bean about locked up my jaws. I was laughing so hard. Red said we had several. One tried to catch the house on fire one night. Thankfully, my brother caught it in time. Well, that ain't good. Kathy says he talks to me in a voice I can't understand. I wouldn't stay there. I'm not kidding.
That one that was over at Mom and Daddy's old house. I caught it peeping around the corner at me a bunch of times.
Maybe it's a foreign ghost. Maybe you got a Frenchman in there, Kathy.
I just hope it ain't got a funny looking little mustache.
Wiz says kiss. I'm show you love. Red says, oh, thank you, Wiz. Hey, I went and watched Kiss in concert one night. Went and watched Alabama and Hank Williams Jr. He done a good one. He was drinking liquor and chasing it with beer, and boy, you could tell it by the end of the concert too. Went with the girl that was sitting in the back seat with me. Got so drunk, she was flipping her ashes in a Mountain Dew or Pepsi can,
And then drank it.
and then drunk it. I said, "Shoo!" Glad that wasn't me.
I don't know. I wasn't around.
Sanya says, I seen a few ghosts when I was a kid. He had something strange. Red said, told Kathy to tell it to leave it alone. You'll have to learn if it's French or Spanish or whatever and learn to speak its language. But tell him what happened. Did you tell him what happened when you was a youngin' in jury?
I can't remember if I did or not. I think I did.
This is a good ghost. Well, it's not good, but.
Oh, Lordy. I can't remember exactly how it went now. I told you, my head just ain't on straight tonight. You won't believe me.
You was in the living room, seen bright light, or the whole front yard light up. So it scared him.
Yeah.
He went to bed and covered up his head, and then the phone rang, and they told him about what
Or
was he?
told Daddy,
He was your cousin, right?
Daddy's cousin.
Had shot himself, and whenever he got up, the door and everything was shut, and the TV was cut off, and he didn't do none of that before he went to bed.
No, I left. I was in a run.
Kathy said, I burned the dresser it lived in a few years ago. Seemed to help.
I started saying it might be the reason it's mad.
Burned its house.
Mm-hmm.
Red said, I lost a few friends who refused to come back to the house because of the ghost. I don't blame them.
They don't bother me.
Said one screamed one day and literally ran out of the house, and she never come back.
I got lost in the woods one time, and I don't know. I think it was a couple of year or two before that. My dad's oldest brother had passed away, and I got down there in the woods that day and got lost. Couldn't figure out where I was at, and I heard somebody start hollering at me, and I followed their voice back to the house, and there wasn't nobody at the house.
He's always said that he thought that his uncle that passed away, when you was just shortly after you was born.
No, he left from here and went up Maryland when I was real small.
He was
So
the
I never
one.
did really get to know him, but he was the one that wanted me to be called GE.
Yep. But he said I always thought JD looked out after him.
Mm-hmm.
Said that he actually seen him in the truck with him a few times.
Well, I don't know it was him, but I've seen images with me before.
Well, I honestly think we've all got guardian angels. I think there's angels all around us, though. And
I think mine has grown to over the years that I've got more. So there's a lot of things that I've been warned about before it happened in time to be prepared.
Billy Joe, I love you. He said, as a kid, I slept down in my basement, scared, but nothing happened. Boring story.
Okie dokie.
Red says it's normal for my family, though. My sister's house, my mom's home now, and my parents' home always have activity. She will actually holler for the boys, and they think it's me. That's awesome. Sonia says, I don't see them anymore, but I can feel them.
I've had them feelings before, too.
The balloons right there. Last night I was laying in the bed, and I was just before falling asleep, and them balloons moved because we got the fan on in here. I had to change sheets again.
I don't think that's what they call sheets. You don't wear them, or you use them to pull over you when you go to bed.
Yeah, but whenever you mess them up because you get scared, you got to change them.
I hear you. Lord, my back.
Kathy says we cleaned out our barn, including the dresser, and burned a lot of stuff. Shoot, we need to clean out our milk room and get a milk stanchion built. The goat's done here, and we ain't got. I mean, the babies are done here, and ain't got one built yet.
Yes, babies will be grown before we get it started.
Ain't no lie, it'll be their turn to milk.
Possibility.
He didn't name it Lazy Acres for nothing.
Hey, that project I started yesterday, I started a year ago, wouldn't
it? Which one?
The one I started yesterday.
Yeah.
I got the stuff a year ago.
Longer.
I started getting the stuff a year ago.
Yeah, we made Billy Joe a
We're
video.
gonna have him a little video for long. I still got a couple of pieces to go get that.
Yep. So keep a lookout for it, Billy Joe. Billy Joe says my daughter has a magical blanket. Monsters can't get to her if she hides under it. I asked her if it works. She said, "Daddy, I'm still here, ain't I?" She said, "Like a boss." That is so sweet.
Yep.
And that would be a good thing to tell a youngin that, scared or whatever. That would,
Yeah.
that really works. Magic blankets. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Kathy said she is afraid it might make it worse. And she can still feel the ghost. I just wouldn't like that.
Oh, them don't bother me. It's people out here that you can see and hear. It's the one that worries me.
I had never heard of a spiritual cleaning. I mean, I've heard of like if like preachers coming in and doing I don't know what you'd call it.
That's for the mean ones.
Yeah. Well, I think Kathy said she thought hers was mean. He wasn't friendly.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wasn't saying that for the mean ghost. The mean one.
Oh,
Get rid of his spirit.
yep. Kathy says, no, I didn't clean spiritually. Good idea. Same corner, same dresser came with place, but I haven't really been aware of it. Billy says her blanket is really magical. I made it for her the day before she was born. Aww. I sewed stars, moons, and butterflies that glow at night all over it. Well, ain't you such a special daddy? That's so sweet. She still has her first stuffed animal named Boris. That is so sweet.
I thought he was a lot like me.
I ain't never heard of a sweet turd.
It must have been something. You sure have wanted it.
I love Shishanu.
Mm-hmm.
Oh me, let's see. Red says, like I said, this type of stuff is not new for me. I've known about it all my life. My first experience was when I was 8 years old. That's just something.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, you are a very good dad, Billy. Billy just says drink. Red says, yep, and use biblical messages. Right now, without looking it up, I can't remember which one. How long we been on here? Guys, are y'all about ready to
48.
say goodnight?
I know my day is about done with.
My eyes are getting heavy.
Mine are burning. Even my midday nap today ain't done me no good. I think it messes me up worse for taking a nap.
I think so too.
It does a lot of times.
Cause you just ain't been able to remember nothing
I
tonight, have
can't.
you?
I can't keep straight tonight.
But anyway, guys, we appreciate y'all for being in here so very much.
Yep.
And y'all stay safe, take care. God bless you, and thank y'all so much. I love laughing with y'all. Good
Yep.
night. Bye.
Bye.